Yeah, yeah, all those things I could say, I didn't say. All those games people play, I had them play.
I've always been into music. As a young man, I learned how to play guitar. I feel like since I'm here, you know, I have a lot more time for it, and I've gotten more creative, and I feel like I've gotten better at it. As time went on, I became good at drums, guitar, and I'm really more of a songwriter. You know, it's a big part of my life, and I really enjoy it.
So Savannah, we're at Jamie Pellegro's. It is the oldest bookstore in Tamarindo. He's all out of my book and we need to stock the shelves. Jim, how are you?
There you are. Hey, Nadine.
¿Cómo estás? I brought you some inventory.
Excellent.
This is Savannah.
Hi, how are you?
Pleasure to meet you,
Nice to meet you,
Savannah.
Jim.
We need them. I'm sold out. And I need to pay you a little bit
Awesome.
for the last
That's even
installment.
better. That's great.
So are books popular?
Like none other I've ever sold locally.
Wow.
Incredible. The book sells
sweet.
itself.
Oh, thanks, Jim.
It's definitely something a lot of locals identify with because she shows both sides. She shows the beautiful part and the prickly part about it, you know, having to live in a different culture.
You just can't share the good. You have to be fair. You have to share the scooter and the groceries and trying to adapt to an environment that you've never lived in before. So I wanted to keep the story true. And I think that's a little bit of what's connecting everybody to it, is I didn't sugarcoat anything.
Right. How has your life changed before and after this book?
Now that the book is out and it's got such a positive response, so many people come up to me and they share their dreams with me. So now I realize that my journey now has become listening to other people and listening to their stories. And it's been such a blessing that just a silly book about riding scooters and going up mountains has turned into a connection I have with all these people. And it's just been wonderful, Savannah.
We even be able to put a few bucks aside from year to year.
One day, we might build a house on a lot that we have. And
I think it's both of our dreams to have ownership here because we are so happy here. We're making roots. You know, I could see us growing old together.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
So this is our future home we plan to build here. Nothing tremendous. We learned our lesson with that. We had a gigantic house, never went in half of it. Just sit up here and watch the boats go by for the rest of our lives.
I feel like I'm on the top of the world up here.
Yep.
So this is your home now. Costa Rica is where you see your future.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I can't see us going anyplace else.
since we've done it already for 5 years, we know we can do it. We know how to live with less, so I can't ever imagine going back and living the way I did. I am happier here than I've been anywhere else.
This is a beautiful piece of property. What's kept you from moving up here already? What's keeping you from building the dream house?
We're living a good life. We have cheap rent. We're happy. So with that being said, I don't think we're in a rush like we would have been in our mindset when we lived back home. There's no rush anymore to do anything. We're happy today. We're going to be happy tomorrow. So this will be our future, but we'll take our time with it. We won't rush it.
Wow, this place is really beautiful, guys.
One of the perks of living here is we meet a lot of people from all around the world. And tonight, one of our friends is having a party. Rob is going to play in his band, and we're going to have some cocktails.
All right, I'm ready.
They definitely are living the dream. They've adjusted their life, they're having fun, living on a budget that suits not having to spend their whole life working to hopefully get there one day.
It is their dream, and I truly believe they have found it.
Our goals are making people laugh with her book and enhancing people's lives. Sharing my songs with my friends and family. That's what we were born to do. That's what we were meant to be. And we were stuck in a life that didn't allow us to explore that avenue. If there's someone out there who's unhappy, I think you need to really look at what it is that's making you unhappy and change it.
There's an adventure out there for everyone. Just jump right into it.
Treat life like an adventure. Get that spirit back you had when you were a kid. Just go out and enjoy yourself every day with your friends. I think that's what we want to do for
I
the
think
rest
that's
of our
what
lives.
Costa Rica gave us.
I'm actually happy for her. The thing that she has that I strive for at some point is just to have that freedom.
Every step that we took led us here. It was like the puzzle just fit, and Costa Rica was that last piece that you put right in the middle. I'm the happiest I've ever been. I can never imagine living anywhere else.
Wouldn't you like to quit your job and live the life you've always dreamed of? You're really living the dream, I would imagine, the expat dream.
I feel more free here than I do in the States.
This is it, man. This is the life. Join me, Savannah Jane Buffett, as I follow two buddies from college who quit their grueling office jobs and moved down to St. John to be bartenders in paradise. Now they're not just serving drinks, they've created the #1 microbrew in the Caribbean.
I looked out and there's about 30 cubicles. And at that moment, I said, I can't.
I knew I wanted to roll the dice and that I wanted to take a break from what I was doing. Nice place to live, don't you think?
Not bad.
It was a very surreal feeling because this is all new to me. This was going to be my new home. At that point, we knew we were all in.
They're the lucky guys, man. They make beer for a living on an island.
It's just two guys hanging out in the Caribbean and brewing some great beer and, living the dream, I guess.